how challenging is it though to do something like that where you're all together but not? Like, are you able to interact and like stop a scene and say, "Hey, do you think we should do this?" Or
yeah, well, that's why the directors, producers, everyone's in the room, but they pull the other actor up on the TV. So you're doing the scene, and they throw direction like they would a regular director on set. Instead you don't have to cut and restart because you're already in the rhythm of doing it. So you're still acting with people on camera, which I found to be amazing. It isn't just audio, where, like I said, I've done a lot of cartoons, like voiceovers. I did a Boondocks. I did a show called The Boondocks with Aaron Magruder, and I did like 10 episodes. But it was like, you're reading off the line, and they put the characters up. This was your acting partner, like you would on a show, is on TV, and you're going, boom, you start to get into it more. So I think that's where the energy comes up. It's not just acting on a page. So I think that's how this differs in that style of entertainment. The energy is up because you're really dealing with people. Like me and you were talking, even though it's just this.
Yeah.
And I get into it. Like anything I do, I'm 100 miles an hour.
Really? I would have never done
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not shy. I don't get but I believe one thing. Whatever you do it great or don't do it. I was a sports guy playing sports my whole life. And I believe I don't want to win the game. I want to win every single play. I want to beat you every play of the game. I don't care if I'm down 80. You're going to get my best every single play unless I can't walk off that field. And that's life. You're going to get beat down, you're going to lose, but never, always fight every day. You're most. Right? Or else you'll never win in anything.
It's like that Rocky speech in Rocky, what was it, 6, that he tells his son about the hardest he'll ever get hit in life or the hardest he'll get hit in his life.
Yeah.
That speech.
And life does it every day, and people go, oh, life is terrible. No, life is life. It matters how you overcome adversity, which makes you who you are. Every day life is going to punch you in the mouth. You're going to cry in the corner, or you're going to punch back and get up and keep riding. And eventually, if you deal with enough hardships, great stuff will happen. That's life. I'm the biggest person who believes, and I'm about to finish the book about my life and the story about my life. We're about to do a TV series of it.
Nice.
And what I try to explain to people, every single time in my life, the most tragic things happen, massively great things happen more to offset the negative. And I'm talking tragedies that people don't come back from. And I'm always expecting, now my life now, it happens since I'm 5. So what happens now is, when bad things happen, I go, regroup, chill out. I tell my daughter, she's right behind me, I go, great things will happen. And they do. So, never let life beat you down. No matter what bad things happen, if you're positive, strong-minded, great things will come from them. It's lessons. Yeah.
Do you think it's kind of come full circle? Because, you remember back in the day that this is how this type of entertainment really started. With the radio drama.
Exactly.
And now,
it became full circle. And I totally see that, like where it went from that to all the new stuff and now back, which I think is amazing. And I think this is even better than podcasts because how much you want to sit there and watch a guy just sit at a table. And again, when I realize this is because when I go to bed at night and I put that Amazon on, there's nothing to distract me. You're really focused on what they're saying. But when you're watching, like, say, Joe Rogan, who's a great guy, he's a great podcaster, he's a friend of mine for a long time, and you watch it, it kind of distracts you from trying to lay down and focus on stuff, which I think this kind of genre will do, make you focus more, it's not like, 2-minute TikTok, 2-minute Instagram, it's like, let me listen, and then you start following, so.